Hi everyone, Nathan here from Mighty Lancer Games. Welcome to this evening's painting, chatting, doing stuff. Hi everybody, I hope you all are well. Realised while I was sat here just before the stream that I haven't painted the claws on this troll. So I thought I'd best get that finished off. So I'm just going to work around, give him a couple of coats of some Reaper Umber Brown. I think it's Reaper Umber Brown. It is. It was this, which is one of the old 2.9 codes. I'm pretty sure that that's been like redone as one of the new 9.4s, but we can check that out. So I'm just going to give a couple of coats on. Started on this toenail here. Mrs. MLG's just come back. Is everything all right?
Ah, you've not got a screen, so you don't know all the things that Pete wants you to do.
No, I don't know.
Let me get a screen for you, and then you'll know. But a posture check, hat me, hydrate, stretch, and wig me would be a start.
Well, I'll just finish this little round of brown then, and then we'll do some of all that. What was that? I could hear myself then. That's very strange.
That's because people are sort of mad about it. Not quite sorted on. And you know what she wanted to tell me?
No.
That it was time for the stream to start.
Didn't want us to miss out.
I'm like, yeah, well, I would start the stream, but I came to make sure you were okay first.
Right, so what am I doing? A posture check?
You're doing a posture check. You're doing a stretch. You're doing a hydrate. And you're putting a hat and a wig on.
Ugh.
Hi, Sharon.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Hat first or wig first?
Hat first, apparently. I've also added a random sound alert for something, but I don't really know how it works. So
There's me hat.
So we'll have to see. How that works. Hi, Tony. What's the matter?
Yeah, I've just found one of my beanies that I thought was in the whole cupboard, but it's actually in here.
No, all hats are in the hat box. Well, most hats are in the hat box.
Here we go. Rocking the onesie this evening for relaxing evening times. Right then, so the other thing I need to do, as I've been looking at this mini, I've realised that I've made a couple of minor errors in painting it. One of which is that I need to finish the base. So we need to find some really dark brown. So we're going to use some German camoed black brown. Hi Tony. Don't know if I've already said hello, Tony. Hi Tony. We've got some German camo black brown. We're going to hopefully be able to try and blend that in with the. Let's get a different paintbrush. Blend that in with the Sterling Mudden Battle Maya that's already there. Plus we've got this other brown on the palette here already, so let's see if we can just jab that in around his toes for the bits that I've missed. And then he's ready for some, once we get these bits finished and that bit of edging on the base, he'll be ready for some tufts. What's everybody on with this fine evening? I've got a number of different things that I'm going to be attempting over the next hour. I've got this guy to do. I've got some Space Marines I'm going to lay a little bit of paint on. Get a little bit of paint on the bust, I think. And Yeah. Couple of things to work on.
Sharon's still working on the devil. On the devil that's in the Discord.
Oh,
Looking
I'll have to,
amazing.
I need to see it. Can you put it on the screen?
And Pete's just watching you paint. Oi.
There we go. That'll do for him. Wow.
Oh, let's give it at you.
Oh. Tony's taking a break.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wow. Tony's taking a break. That is wow. Awesome, I love it. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I've totally lost my place now, yeah. Right, so while I've got this brown out, I'm going to use that to base coat this area around the bottom, this kind of like fur bottom edge on the bust here. Yeah. Don't want to waste it. Can just hear chewing from somewhere. I don't know what. There's a puppy chewing boxes somewhere in the room. So we've sent an order off to the Moonstone people this morning, haven't we? Asked them for some of their lovely items. So looking forward to getting some of those. Mrs. MLG has picked some that she's going to have a go at painting on stream, haven't you, darling? Yeah. Yeah. What else have we done today? Done some dice. Helped you with a bit of dice action this afternoon, didn't I?
Yeah, kind of.
After you'd already done the bulk of the work, I just came in to take the glory at the end. Still about 1 million sets to go.
1,000,001, I think.
Yeah.
Sharon says, I'm trying to not buy minis. How can I do that if you keep getting cool stuff? They haven't come yet.
Yeah.
They haven't come yet, so you know. Tony says, did a little more on my mecha wheelie bobber zombie thing this morning and a fair bit of work on the base with the write-up. Yes, Tony's been doing as a step-by-step guide in the Discord to the bases that he's using for his wheelie bobber.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, had a sneaky peek at that today. It looks absolutely awesome. It's really cool to have such talented folks in our Discord.
Yeah, so as I was saying, there's 2 new sound alerts for your Lance rewards, but I genuinely don't know if they'll even work. But
And what are they?
well, there's applause, which is a round of applause, and cheers, which is someone saying cheers. Because unfortunately, I started to look at these things about 3 minutes before the stream started, and I found that quite a lot of them swear for no reason. Now, there was one that was quite cool, and it went blah 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 blah, and I thought, oh, that's really cool, and then just swore at the end.
Yeah.
And like,
was,
okay, that was and also pointless. There was no need.
Wholly unnecessary. I don't know why I'm even wasting paint on that base, because I'm just going to.
What?
I'm just
Do you
going
want
to
to
do
show
something with
my
that.
bear?
Yeah, show off the bear. This is Mrs. MLG's bear from the Blacklist Miniatures set.
You have to tip him backwards.
No, I was getting there. So this is.
I don't think it did. It not make any noise.
No, I didn't hear it make any noise.
It's a poop.
Yay! There we go.
I should just turn it up.
That's awesome.
Well, it's a bit weird, isn't it? I don't know if we can change that random purple blob that comes up.
So this is. So cheers.
Thank you for testing it out for me.
Cheers didn't do anything, but applause did.
No, but I don't think I had it because I didn't want it to be really, really loud, so I turned it down.
So this is Mrs. MLG's awesome looking bear, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I'm very pleased to add that to our miniature collection.
Yeah, it's all right.
You're going to have to go on some snowbound adventures now. Pathfinder, so you can meet that guy.
Yeah, so if in Pathfinder it suddenly starts snowing, then we maybe just turn around with the day and walk the other way. What's the matter?
Nothing, I was just...
Gizmo's eating the box that has the blisters in. We have lots of cardboard boxes, as you can imagine, in my house. And currently even more, because there's boxes of dice and boxes of blisters that the dice go in. But I don't mind him chewing cardboard boxes, because they haven't got tape on. Because that means he's not going to chew anything else. So that's good. Let's try the chew. Go on then. Let's see then. We're all waiting with bated breath now.
What's happening?
I don't know. I don't know. Are you having a free hydrate?
I'm having a free hydrate. So I'm going to use some Vallejo Model Air Silver.
All right.
To
out of stock. I might have set it so he can't keep doing it.
Do a little bit of.
Let me have a look.
Do a little bit of dry brushing on my Space Marines.
Oh, Sharon did it. It's a bit short, that one, isn't it? Cheers. It's a bit rubbish, that one, really. Maybe I'll reduce the cost for that one because it's a bit poop, isn't it? Just like cheers.
So these guys are Space Marine Assault Intercessors from Games Workshop. And these guys, so I decided, after a couple of attempts at getting Black Templar armour as I wanted it, that was too hard. Too time consuming to do for an army that I'm going to let customers use in the shop. So decided that we'd go for something a little bit simpler, and we're going to make them Silver Templars. We're going to use the same rules, but they're painted silver instead. So we're going to have used Vallejo Model Air Steel as the base, Reaper Steel wash over the top as normal, and then we're going to give them a dry brush of silver and then a dry brush of steel.
Sharon says that the cheers sounds like her niece and got spooked. Hi, Moxie.
Hi.
Tony likes the applause. We're just messing about with sound things that you can use your Lantern rewards for. I will look at them in more detail when I can actually play them and make sure that they're family friendly, because a lot of them weren't. And then maybe get a few more that might be relevant and stuff. But we'll see. See how it goes.
Cool. What made you think of those? Like seconds before.
I was watching Roy's stream.
Oh, and he did the coffee one.
And Roy has them. And I had thought about it before, about 4 months ago, and then forgot. And then when I was watching Roy's stream, who streams just before us, I was like, oh yeah, those things. And then I had to try and figure out how to actually do it. Which for me, not knowing anything about computers, it proved more difficult than it probably should to a normal person. Hi Crafty!
Hi!
So new sound rewards will get better as I play more. There is a sound that's for hydrate on Roy's and has a different one. There is hundreds, Pete. I know that Roy has his hydrate, but I've only got coffee, hasn't he? But there's so many I need to actually spend a little bit of time looking at them. And Pete says, hydrate!
Ah.
But yes, it's going to be something that I'm going to have to look at when I've got a bit more time. But you know what we're like. We like to introduce more fun stuff that you might like us to just be able to mess about and things like that. Did you have a drink?
I've just had one. Thank you.
The only other problem with all these things is that my list of controls is massive now. so I have to go up and down my little screen trying to find stuff. So what have I got here? Thing in a well?
Thing in a well.
I've got a thing in a well, apparently.
Mrs. MLG said about 10 minutes before the stream started, just before she started looking
Well, I
at
painted today.
things.
I finished my bear today, so I have no commitments. It's just that the only thing left in my RCL is a large mini and a modified mini, which I don't like. And then I said to you, didn't I, just before the stream, like you were saying, oh, we need to do a large mini, because that's my impression of myself. So you said, what about this? And I went, oh yeah, cool. Oh, and a small person shouting me, so I'll leave everybody in your capable hands.
Hi. Right then. So yeah, got a few different projects on the go this evening. Oh, what's up with you, dog? A few different things on the go. So we're going to do Space Marines. We're going to do little bits to this troll. In fact, while the Space Marines having a minute, I think we'll paint around the rim of the base on the troll. That's what we'll do. Whew. Gizmo is very needy and really likes it when Emma is in the room. So I've brought reserve refreshments because I hydrated several times before the stream, so you'll have to bear with me a moment while I replenish my fluids. I can't see what the dog's doing. He does. It's because Emma has left the room. He's missing his mummy. Yeah, and now he's trying to get in her chair. It's because Emma feeds him more than anybody else. Even though she's not there, Gizmo. So Emma gives him lots of treats and things when he's doing the right things as she's trying to train him. Whereas I just tell him he's a good boy. But yeah, so he likes to be with Emma lots and lots at the moment. That's it, feed me. Although he has been fed many times today, he's so greedy. It is unbelievable. And I think that if we just let him have the bag of food, which is like a 12-kilogram sack or something, I think he would just sit and eat the entire thing. Just telling everybody how much he misses you when you leave the room.
Yes, had to go and check on Little miss, and you didn't like it, did you? No. You left me, mummy. I'm going to eat your hand. Nom, nom, nom.
I was just telling everybody how greedy he is and how he's like
Labrador.
the hungriest little boy ever.
Labrador, aren't you? Typical lab. Food, 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 food.
That's it. That's it. Right then, so let's get on with some
Don't eat the thing in the well, that's not
steel.
food.
Some Model A steel. We like steel, so we're going to use that as our final highlight
Can't eat its tentacles.
to the armour.
No,
So
its tentacles. No.
a bit of a rough going over here, and then we're going to paint some details in, and then hopefully not cover the entire mini with paint.
Has this been what?
Again, I can't remember, darling. Is the puppy trying to eat the model?
Yeah, I'm a bit missing there.
He's already had a go. So rough at the moment, but it will all start to look a lot tidier.
Is that a puppy joke? Ruff.
Yeah, that must have been subliminal.
Or you just saw Crafty's.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's looking rather rough. Get off me, you. I just want to eat everything. No, you can't. No.
Why do puppies have such sharp teeth? That's not a joke. I'm just generally.
You sound like the line of a jerk.
Yeah.
Dog pun, not a comment on your painting. Yeah. Whatever. Oh, don't look at me like that. He's looking at me like I shouldn't pick on him. Don't you pick on my daddy. You know, I'm pouring my face off now. That's nice. Stop it. No, it's you.
I do like these dry brushes. Excellent brushes. This type of design with the short and flat bristle design. Excellent. Well worth the £5 or whatever it was I paid for the set.
What colour would you do this thing in the well then?
Well, I think that like a purpley coloured brain, or maybe like a purpley pinky coloured brain with purple tentacles would look cool.
Don't eat the desk.
Think that'd be pretty funky.
What have I just said?
Right then, so assuming that the armour is done, barring a few very fine edge highlights that we'll do once we've got the other bits, we need to pick out some of this other detail here. So here is my test model, and as you can see, quite basic. So we're going to go with some good old Reaper Dragon Red for the base coat for the weapons. But before I do that, I'm going to paint, because on this one he's holding his sword across the eagle on his chest. So I'm going to do the eagle on his chest first. And then we can paint the red over the top so I don't blob gold onto his sword once I've done that. So we're going to go with some Vallejo bronze, model colour bronze, as the base for the eagle.
And while you shake that up, this is the thing in the well, in case anybody wondered what I was talking about. It's this tentacly tentacly thingy here. And this one in this picture is actually the one that I've got because this is ours.
Oh, look at that. Another free hydrate. Right then. So, squeezed out possibly a little bit too much bronze, but never mind. I might be able to find something else on my painting table that I can use the excess on. So there's a new Helbrecht model coming for the Black Templars. I don't know if anybody knows there are Black Templars characters and lore, but I quite like the new Helbrecht model. I think it looks pretty cool. Thanks, Wicked D. And but I've never been keen on Grimaldus, the chaplain. So we're not going to bother with him in our little army. So we're going to have the Helbrecht to be the marshal, and then we'll probably just go with a regular chaplain. So I've got the and then we've got the Empress Champion, obviously. So we've got the chaplain from the Indomitus box set to add in. And possibly a lieutenant or a castellan, but not the fat model that they've done. We'll use a different mini for that, I think. Got a couple kicking around that are suitable because there's been loads of Space Marine Primaris lieutenants. What's going on with my paintbrush? It's separating a little bit at the end there.
Yeah, so you might have also noticed, as well as the random sound alerts, which will get better, we've also got some new emoty things. So we've got
new emoty things.
Horrorbrush, Hat Me Dog, hello, hello, and that looks good, as well as the others as well.
Wow. Cool. Thanks, Tony.
Tony. Enjoy your evening. Now, of course, me and my really poor technical know-how, I don't know how to make the backgrounds translucent. So they have got little white squares around. But I'm afraid that's just how it has to be because I don't know how to do it any other way. It just makes them stand out more. That's what I'm going with. Makes them stand out more. Honest gov.
I think it looks good.
So how many of these things have we got to do then?
So
And what are they?
So they are Assault Intercessors, and so I've got these 5 guys, and then I've got the regular guy squad that I need to paint, the mixed squad, the Primaris, whatever they're called, initiates or something. Got those to do, and then I've got some more stuff to stick together that haven't stuck together yet for the army. So next week, while we're having a break from streaming, I'm going to have an assembly session. and get some stuff done.
Hope you don't miss us too much.
Yeah.
We know you won't miss us too much, it's fine.
I bet they will. They'll be like, yeah, Mike Lance are out streaming this week. We need them to stream.
I don't think so, somehow. It might just be a bit quieter.
But will you miss us, everybody?
It's the only way I know what day it is. I'm very confused. Oh, Pete and Wiki Day is going to miss you.
Thank you.
You'll have to do lots of extra talking now to make up for it.
Yeah, okay. So.
Pete says you've got to hydrate just to make up for it. Oh, Sharon's going to miss you as well.
Bless you all.
I like to feel wanted, don't you? Is anybody going to the show at the weekend on Saturday at Stockton-on-Tees, the
Battleground. I'm going.
I know you're going. You've got a stand. Is it a war games show?
It is. It is. There will be demo games and participation games and a tabletop sale.
And we have a stand there normally, and again this year starting to get back to going to shows and things again.
Yeah. All exciting.
If you want to give me a taxi ride there. No, you're alright, Pete.
There won't be enough room in the van.
And who are you taking with you?
Currently, just David.
Oh, just the two of you.
Yeah, that's right. Because, because it's just us. Just us this time. Smaller show, doesn't require as many hands on deck.
What kind of things are you taking?
So, this is more a traditional wargaming show, so we're going to be taking, as well as like all the Reaper, because we like to take Reaper, and we have a good clientele in that neck of the woods that come and purchase it. But we will also be taking a whole manner of historical wargaming type stuff, and also some Games Workshop products and a few other bits and pieces that historically have sold well. So a good selection of stuff from the shop, really.
He says boys on tour.
And that's it.
Where are you? So you're at Battleground on Saturday, and then on the, is it the 4th?
4th of December at Pudsey Civic Hall on the outskirts of Leeds.
It's about my husband.
Yeah. So, and that show is called Recon, and that is a show that we've been to for 5 years, I think. I think this will be the 5th year, maybe, that we will have been, including missing a year last year. So possibly the one that we've had the most attendance at out of various events, and that's always pretty good. I spoke to the organiser when we were at Fiasco a couple of weeks ago and secured our existing spot, which is just inside the doors on the right hand side, which is marvellous, like being in that position. What was I going to do? I'm going to finish those bits before I do anything else.
He's using his emote power.
I do like that octopus, it's cool.
Yeah.
Is it like zombie octopus?
I don't know exactly. I don't know if it's got like a steampunk or something. I don't. It's supposed to be a squid apparently, but I'm not entirely sure.
Right, I'm going to use some flat earth for the leather pouches and stuff. I'm going to repaint the pouches on the guy that was like the test model because I don't really like the way that I've done it on there. So I'm going to get some flat earth. Because everybody knows earth is flat.
We've also got some new sections on the website which are to help you with your Christmas shopping.
Oh, has he finished it?
Well, he's done some. So on gift and seasonal, on the tab along the top of the website, in gift and seasonal, there is a Christmas section, which there always has been, but now there are gifts under for £10 and under, gifts for £25 and under, and gifts for £50 and under, as well as the Christmas homewares and Christmas miniatures to help you try and find things for people based on your budget.
Awesome.
And also, of course, there's the Reaper Advent Calendar. Yeah, that's right, Pete, Christmas. Because, you know, it's November and stuff.
Yeah, it's nearly here.
It is nearly here. Apparently, my dad said when he took Little Miss to school that some children were wearing Christmas hats. Don't know what that was all about.
Cheers.
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 It's so strange. It's so strange. Maybe it is your niece. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Voice acting. Cheers.
We'll have to see if we can...
Yes. Well done, everybody. We're all clapping.
We'll have to see if we can use our own sound bites. So
I think you can.
So you could do the voice, the noise for stretch.
I don't know how you connect them though. Unless you just say the word and then you have to stretch. I don't know. It's all a new minefield for me. I just thought they might be fun.
Yeah, I like it.
That was all.
I like it.
Bit more fun. We know that we like to help you stay entertained while you're watching. Mr. MLG regaling us with his stories and then other bits and pieces to go along.
Huh?
What's that?
I don't know.
Are you alright?
Yeah?
You sure?
Yeah, fine.
What was the funny
Nothing.
No, you're not telling me.
No, I was just confused about you saying about me telling you stories and regaling you and then other stuff. I didn't know whether that was like because I wasn't speaking that you were saying it. Anyway.
Oh, you're so used to me picking on you, you just thought I was picking on you when I wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you. You know I love you, really.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, you are funny. Oh, Gizmo's gone to sleep. How's Finn doing, Wicked D? Is Finn asleep? Gizmo's asleep at my feet after eating everything. He's been eating everything today.
Yep. Including me.
Yes, including you. Including purposely climbing around the back of my chair that I'm sat in just to eat my hair bubble. Which apparently must be extremely tasty. A scrunchy. Extremely tasty. What colour are you using there then? Still flat earth?
This is flat earth. Oh, I've got the rosemary and co brushes set up on the shop floor today. So now they're in their own purpose-made display unit, which we've had to fabricate ourselves.
Cool.
And it looks particularly cool. So I need to get a picture of it, really.
Oh, here we all are. We're all talking to Wicked D and she's not even here.
What?
I said, how's Finn doing, Wicked D? Is he asleep like Gizmo is currently, or is he chewing stuff like Gizmo has been doing all day? And then Sharon said that we need more pictures of Finn in the Discord. So I think Gizmo has worn himself out eating everything today. Been chewing my hair, and my hair bubble. It's completely wrecked one of his cardboard boxes. It's in shreds. He's also tried to eat the bed. He's currently trying to eat stuff. Gizmo's tried to eat the bed today. Because our bed's wood. My dad made our bed for us. It's not something purchased from a store. It's literally made out of real chunks of wood. And apparently that's tasty too. So that's good. He's also wrecked the tiebacks that we don't use.
Yes, yeah.
That we don't use, but they are still there, and hadn't remembered about them. So it is my fault because we don't use the tiebacks, but they're just hanging there. I hadn't thought about them, and obviously he thought that they were good, and he's kind of unravelled it all. So there's just a big lump of string on the floor now.
Yeah, I saw it this morning. I thought like, oh, what a git.
Why is a puppy in here?
I know.
That's what they do.
I know. So, more Games Workshop talk. Games Workshop are revealing the battle forces that will be a ideal Christmas gift for someone that you really care about in your life, because you're probably going to have to spend £125 to £130 on them. So they get revealed tomorrow. I know a lot of people are excited about that, about the prospect of what they might be. They're normally really good value products. So 130 quid, but you normally get a lot more value worth of stuff in.
Yeah, there's been lots of excitement building, hasn't there?
Yeah. Although we don't know anything yet. I've not seen any whispers or leaks or anything on the subject, so anything could happen with those. They might be massively disappointing, or they might be totally amazing. And then in very high demand, no doubt.
When do you actually get to find out then?
So sometime tomorrow. Sorry, sometime.
So not an actual time.
No, just no. All we know is it's some point tomorrow.
Oh, that's cheeky, keeping you all even more in suspense.
It is, yeah. I'm expecting that it'll be like late afternoon time, based on previous reveals. So we shall see. I don't even know what I was going to say then. The only thing that I'm hoping for that I think would be cool, although I don't actually need any more minis myself because I have got loads. I was just telling Mrs. MLG before the stream that I've got like so many minis, and she's more than welcome to take anything she likes out of the box of stuff that's in here if she wants to paint it. But because I've got way too much stuff to be getting on with. But the only thing that I would really like to see as a battle force, and I know that it won't happen, is some kind of Cities of Sigmar, like Empires of Men type combination box that's maybe got some like old school knights and pistoliers and regular human soldiers rather than all the Stormcast and stuff that we normally get. But I know we won't get that because what we're going to get is Stormcast. We know that we're going to get Stormcast because they sell really well. So there we go.
So Pete says, if you've got too many miniatures, then does that mean freebies? If you want to pay for them, Pete, then yeah, we can have them as freebies.
That doesn't work, darling.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to pay for them.
yeah, that's true. So yeah, just because I've got too many minis, but all I'm doing is I'm prepping myself up for my eventual retirement. You see,
Is that right?
Yeah, yeah. So like when I retire from the shop, I'll just get some of my backlog painted.
Zombie shark. Yeah, they still haven't got any zombie sharks at Reaper, have they?
No, not last time I checked.
It's like they're holding out on you.
Yeah.
Do you actually want to paint one, Pete?
I know we're waiting on stuff. I do know that Reaper are waiting on container loads of stuff, I think. So there is restocks of things in the works.
It's just got to get.
It's just when it arrives.
No, I need to paint one. I want Mr. MLG to help me add some more of the painted minis for people to buy if anybody was ever interested in them. Because I don't know what he wants for his campaigns and what is okay.
Yeah, you can do that in the morning if you like.
To attempt to sell. We need to get these dice done. These dice are never going to get done if we keep doing other jobs.
Okay.
And we need to get the dice done so that when the Moonstone stuff comes, we can get them straight on.
Okay.
I mean, I know we only did put the order in this morning, so, you know.
Alright.
And we haven't had confirmation of it yet. But it is something else, isn't it? Because they'd be cool as Christmas presents for people. Because they're in box sets. So they'd be nice Christmas presents for people.
Yeah, I hope they come quick.
I hope they come quick. I'm excited. I am a little bit dubious, as you said, because they look absolutely amazing on the screen, and I know that the ones that Tony have painted look absolutely amazing, but that's because Tony's painted them. I am a little bit scared about the scale of them and whether I'll be able to see them to paint. Is Moonstone UK based?
Yes, I believe so.
It's not green stuff you're waiting for. Oh, we're always waiting for Green Stuff World. There's always a restock in the pipeline waiting at some port or other for Green Stuff World. We have to do a restock of Green Stuff World as soon as the order that we've ordered 17 months ago turns up. Then a new one goes straight in, ready.
Yeah. I was thinking I might order some this evening.
No,
Try and see if it might arrive before Christmas.
No, doubt it.
But if I do a smaller order, it might be in with a better chance.
Yeah, that'd be cool, Sharon, thank you. Yeah, maybe slightly smaller orders might do better, but then I don't know. I think that they just do it on purpose. It's not Green Stuff World's fault at all.
It's
they
UPS.
Get it, they get it just checked off and done and sent to us, and all's absolutely fantastic. And then it gets to the UK and it gets to UPS, and they just go, no, we don't like the look of this.
Yep.
We don't like the look of this. We're not going to let you have this.
Well, I am going to request, based on like what happened last time, I'm going to request that DPD bring it, because they were a lot more organised.
They were a lot more organised, but then it depends, doesn't it? Who they're going to use. I know you can put the request in, but it doesn't mean that they're going to do it.
No. So, Sharon, could I ask that if you're going to... Oh, super, you've done it already. I was just going to say that if you might be able to post something else that would be a recognisable model that we could scale against, get an idea of scale, that'd be really great if you haven't already.
Let's have a look. Oh, that's a mushroom dude, isn't it? From Reaper. Is that a Reaper mushroom dude, that one? Or is that a... Hang on. Oh, there's some words, some English words. Here we go. Here you go, darling.
Oh, sorry. Right, I'm ready.
Well, you're behind me.
Alright, cool.
Is that a Reaper mushroom dude?
That looks like a Reaper
The one that
mushroom
I
dude. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
So if that is a Reaper one, then I've already painted him, haven't I? So that's not too bad then, really. They're not like the tiniest things in the world.
No, they look extremely detailed, don't they? That
Yeah, they do.
goblin with his coat full of
I want another.
potions and things.
Takes me far longer to click buttons than it should. There you go, baby.
Oh, sorry. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's cool. So they're
So
they're a good
not gonna
size.
They're not going to be so tiny that because that WizKids thing was just annoying. It was just so small.
You didn't like it, did you?
I didn't. Oh, I wasn't a happy bunny. I mean, you know, I'm never really happy, am I? Has anybody ever actually heard me be happy?
Yeah.
I'm in on stream. Obviously, when I'm sat with you and watching telly and we're having a giggle at Taskmaster and stuff, then you know I'm happy. Or when we went to watch John Richardson, that was funny, wasn't it? Many moons ago, about 5 years ago, I think now.
We need to get booked in for his next show.
Well, yeah, and Wicked D has, but I mean, you know, out of stream when I'm normally just chuntering and being miserable. Yeah, that's true. Sharon says, and fairies are smallish creatures, so she imagines that the others might be a bit bigger.
Yes.
Enjoy your food, Wicked D. What you having? What you having? Go tell us what you're having before you go. What you having? What you having? What you having? Yeah, pizza. Oh, pizza. Oh, nice. What did we have? I've forgotten. Gammon. We had gammon. Oh, yeah.
Gammon, egg and chips.
Gammon, egg and jam.
A culinary delight.
Of course. And cooked by you. It's always beautiful. No doubt.
Thank you.
Enjoy your pizza.
See you later.
Yeah, I can't remember. What did I ask for?
You asked for the goblin with his potions. And I can't remember what the other one was.
Oh, that's bad, isn't it? I only did it this morning. Let me see if I can find them.
So I am using some Reichland Flesh Shade just to shade the brass that I used, or bronze that I used, for these goldy details. So we're going to use bronze, or we've used bronze, then we're going to use the Reichland Flesh Shade, then we're just going to use very tiny hint of either brass or a gold as a highlight. Might go with the Vallejo brass actually.
So, we're not sure yet whether this is going to be okay, whether we can have these individual figures or not, because there is only box sets on the order list that we are allowed to order. But we have asked if we can have these couple of individual ones, obviously paid for, but you know, doesn't really matter if they're in a box because they're only for me and the boy over there. So I really like this one. And then you really like tra-la-la-la-la. I can't find her now. You really like this lady, don't you? That was yours, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one. I think she looks cool.
Yeah. And then I also really like this guy because I think he's funny. So we'll see what they say, because they haven't got back to us yet because it was only this morning. But we're definitely, we've ordered the box sets, so we'll be able to let you know how that's going and when they're going to come, etc. But then we've asked we've asked for theirs separately from the order form, just for me and the boy to paint.
Yep.
Because they do come. Those miniatures do come, but they're in the box set. So there's those miniatures and a couple more miniatures as well in the sets. But the individual minis aren't on the retailer's order form yet. We did ask if there will be, and they said that there are plans, but not this year. So we shall see if they allow us to have those ones paid for, but probably not in a retail box, just for us to paint up.
Yeah.
So we'll. That would be cool, and then I'll get scared and go, "Oh, this is really detailed and scary." But they are like really cool minis.
Yeah, I like that wasp guy as well.
Oh yeah, the wasp guy. Yeah.
Reminds me of
I love that one.
the figure from, or the character from Ants.
Yeah, is it a grasshopper?
Yeah.
Or a locust?
I think he's a grasshopper.
A
Yeah.
grasshopper. Yeah. But they're really, really cool. So we're hoping that goes ahead and we can get theirs. Unlike that other place that we put an order in for and then never heard back from them.
Yeah.
Can't remember what that was.
Atlantis.
Yeah. I put an order in and then no, that didn't happen, which was a bit weird.
Well, I saw him at Salute actually, and I was going to go over and talk to him, and I thought like, wow, I'm just not going to bother.
Were you sulking?
Too busy. Yeah, well, they made some really nice stuff, didn't they? But then it would have made it really, because they just seem to have a perpetual sale on their own website, so
Right. Okay.
that would have made it tough for us to compete on price.
Yeah. Well, the Moonstone one's better.
Yeah.
Sharon says, I love Fae and nature creatures, so Moonstone is spot on. You'll definitely get an order from me when you get them in. Oh, that's cool, thank you. But yeah, they're not. We only did the order form this morning, and then we obviously need to talk to them and get them in and create them on the website and stuff. So, but yeah, they're really cool. I really liked them. So that's my fault. It's my fault we've spent some more money.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
It's alright.
Well, it's a bit tough now.
Yeah.
I've got to do all these dice first, though. That's like,
Well, all the dice. You're going to get all the dice. Or if the Moonstone comes, you're going to have a break from dice. Seeing as we've got like 1 billion dice.
There is a lot of dice. Yeah, but I do need to at least check them all off to make sure that what we've ordered is here.
Yeah.
What we've ordered and paid for is actually in the thing. So I do actually need to do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's right, Sharon. She says, no rush at all. Like, I've still got over 2,000 minutes to paint over here. Yeah, that's everybody, isn't it? Everybody apart from me.
Yeah, that's alright. Well, if you're going to start painting some of the stuff out of my...
Oh no, we're not committing to that. I'm not working through your pile of shame for you. Just, the odd occasion that you might need something, but I'm not taking on your pile of shame. All of a sudden I've gone from my 7 miniatures I've got to 30 million.
So here's a thing which I'll mention on stream now, because we like these people.
Oh, okay.
So I've had confirmation back from WizKids about the pricing of the dragons.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
mentioned the other day.
Oh, you mean you like these people listening?
Yeah.
I thought, sorry. I thought you meant you like the people you're going to talk about, and then you said WizKids, and I know you like WizKids, but I thought, oh, that's a bit strange. But you mean our viewers, our wonderful community.
Yeah, I like our viewers, and so I'll tell them.
Oh.
So there's certain minis in the WizKids unpainted range, which are some of the figures that have been around for a while. The Gargantuan red, green, and white dragons, and the new adult white dragons, and a few others, where the manufacturers have increased the MSRP, shall we call it, because that's what they refer to it as in the States.
What is that in English?
RRP,
Right.
recommended retail price. So they've updated the prices and therefore the wholesale cost. So some of these minis, like the dragons and what have you, so we've updated the recommended retail price, the compare at price on our website. But while we've still got stock of them, we will be selling them at the old price.
So get them while you can.
Yeah, but that compare at price is what the price will need to go up to once we need to restock, once we've sold through what we've currently got. And some of them have taken like a 200% price rise. So
Lots of applauding.
well timed.
Cheers.
So, yeah,
It sounds like someone's sneezing.
unfortunately, 200% price increase. So the Gargantuan Dragons are currently $28.99, and that's been very fair. Or it might be $29.99, but that's been like quite a fair price for what they are comparative to like the Reaper Dragons and what have you, and the nice sculpts. But when we need to restock those, the RRP is increasing to $59.99,
Which is ludicrous.
which is a bit crazy, really, for like what, you know. How can it leap so dramatically? It's crazy. But so WizKids themselves are blaming shipping and production costs and, you know, their operating margin and what have you, that they can't afford to sell them at that previously stated price.
But hey ho.
Yeah, but hey ho. So it might mean that we keep significantly lower numbers in stock than we currently are, because I just don't know how many of you are going to want to pay that increased price point.
So grab them while you can.
Yeah. So if you're umming and ahhing about a adult white dragon, for example, which is a really beautiful model, get it now while it's 40 quid instead of 90 that it will be when they are sold out.
Sharon says, wow, well, WizKids prices are a bit all over the place, that's true. Some of their pre-painted large minis and sets are just a bit outrageous. Yes, Sharon. Sharon's put a bit outrageous, but yes, that's a very conservative way of saying it. Yes, they are ridiculous.
Yeah, so the question that I'd asked of the WizKids guys was, how come like the unpainted stuff has now increased to more than the painted stuff, the pre-painted stuff? And the answer that I got was that the pre-painted stuff should also have had an increase. So it would be even more expensive than the unpainted stuff again. So those pre-painted dragons that previously were like £80-90 now are going to be even more expensive, maybe touching 100 or more. So
yeah. So this is
just across the range, kind of a warning really, that we're probably not going to be stocking as large quantities of WizKids minis in future.
It might be a case of if you need them, we can get them in, but yeah, get them now while you can from us. So this is just a heads up, really, kids.
Yeah, and on the same score, the Frameworks models, the WizKids Frameworks models. If anybody desperately wants any of the Frameworks models, let us know and we will order them in for you. But we are not going to be stocking those in store because we think that the pricing for them is ridiculous. It's like $14.99 for a pack that makes a single miniature that you would get two of for a £5 in one of their normal packs. So, not particularly a moan about WizKids. I don't want it to sound like I'm moaning about WizKids. It's a public service announcement about our stocking policies. You know, they, as a company, WizKids have got to make money. I appreciate that, but we want to. Our whole ethos at Mighty Lancer Games was we wanted people to be able to buy stuff at prices that we would be happy to pay for it, and you know that's not really a price that I would want to pay for something, so that's why we're not going to be stocking it. And if you also may have seen the WizKids Dungeons and Dragons prismatic paint range, which is coming, which is don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled and think that it's a totally new thing and you've got to get it, because it is just Vallejo existing paints repackaged with Dungeons and Dragons themed names. So we won't be stocking that either, because we already stock all of the Vallejo paints that are currently in the range, all the game air and game colour paints and what have you, and all the model air and model colour ranges.
But again, if you want anything in, we can get it. If you want something because it's got the D&D reference and you're a collector and you really like that kind of thing, then that is absolutely fine. But we just won't have it in regular stock, but we can get things for you. So I just wanted to let you all know, because like Nathan said, we like you.
We run over. We have, haven't we?
You always run over. It's
because I was
the way of life.
Yeah, because I was talking about.
It's because Pete says zombie shark.
Yeah.
I'll have to do you a zombie shark while I paint. I can't remember how I did the last one. That's the only problem. I'll have to.
There must be a picture kicking.
There must be a picture somewhere, but no two will be the same, of course. Seeing as how it's painted.
Right, so I'm just going to finish.
What? You've stopped.
I was just looked up at the chat and saw Sharon's thing that says "Stop asking Nathan; they'll notice."
Yeah, stop asking WizKids questions because they'll notice that the painted miniatures aren't the same price. It was that conversation that you were having, madame.
Right, okay.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So I'm just going to finish painting this guy's sword and bolter with the red here, which is the good old Reaper Dragon Red. And then we'll call it a night, I think.
Yeah, ready for dice tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, call it a night. Call it a night for streaming. I've got a little bit of stuff to do with the laptop on my knee.
Oh yeah, you've got some work to do.
Yeah.
Boom.
Got a couple of things to organise.
Yeah, so dice are slowly being restocked, and then obviously new dice that we've got in are in the dice section as well, and in the new section on the website. So dice always make awesome presents for people, you know. You're looking for stuff, it's that kind of time of year where people are looking for birthday presents, Christmas presents, aren't they?
Yep, so, and we've moved the dice in the shop nearer the till. So, because a few people couldn't see them easily when they were shopping in store and asked where they were. So now we've moved them, we've swapped a couple of things around, we've moved some of the Reaper figures that we had on display in the shop, and now all the dice are extremely close to the till, so it would aid with people's shopping, and dice make excellent stocking fillers. We've got dice and dice bags available in store and online.
Do some more dice bags, really, can't we?
We could have a little look and see what's available this evening.
Oh, the music's gone all dramatic now.
I did see, so a company called Ultra Pro, who make a lot of card sleeves and other bits and pieces, have made some D&D themed bags of holding, some little zippy pouches that look like a little satchel, like you might carry if you were an adventurer. But I saw another store had put a post up about them today, and the fact that they are tiny and they have the smallest zip pouch that you can barely even get your set of dice into them, which is, considering they're marketed as a dice pouch and they're supposed to be about £20.
Wow.
Yeah, they're a massive letdown apparently.
What we getting there?
Glad I didn't pre-order them. So, where are we? Let's just have a quick summary on what I've bloodied paint on this evening.
What you delicately painted.
Yeah,
What you
so
wonderfully
a bit of work on the old troll here. There we go, a little bit of work on the troll. Done a little bit of stuff on him. Tiny little bit of work on this guy. A little bit of brown on there. And then these chaps here. So the starting point for our silver Templars, or steel Templars, or whatever we're going to end up calling them. But the starting point for our store Space Marine Army. So these guys are the easy to build ones that come with the Indomitus and the other starter sets. So I started with these so I could get my colour scheme right before we start on the other guys. But these are very basically painted so far. I've just got a couple of other bits and pieces to do on them, and they will be done. Thank you, Moxie. Yeah, awesome. Right, I'm just going to have a moment, have a free hydrate again.
Oh, look at all these free hydrates, Pete, just for you.
There we go. Right, so we'll be back on Sunday for Skyrim Sunday, won't we? Skyrim Sunday, 4 PM. I'm going to thrash through some more dungeons. And then next week, we're having a break next week. We're going to have a week off and put our feet up and relax. And Mrs. MLG will no doubt have tinkered with settings a little bit, so we might get sound emotes when we come back after our break. So Pete says it's out of stock anyway.
It's not. Pete always says it's out of stock.
Cool. Thank you everybody for spending your evening with us once again. Hopefully we'll see you either on Sunday or in a week's time when we're back. And on that Monday, we won't be painting Subbox Monday, we'll be doing Maldrakar Monday. Yeah, so we'll be doing Maldrakar Monday for a few weeks while we get the...
Can you actually hear these? Can I just ask, can you actually hear the applause? You should be able to. Because I can hear it, but can you actually hear it? Hopefully, after the right set. Otherwise, this is rubbish if only I can hear it.
Swap me glasses back. Thank you, Moxie. Very, very kind.
Yeah, we do appreciate you all being here. And I always sound sarcastic, but genuinely, it's just the way I talk.
No, you sound quite positive and and upbeat. Everyone always thinks I'm sarcastic.
No, we just don't think that you're grumpy.
Yeah, or that too. Or that too. Cool. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. We're gonna make a move. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.